Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to review my January budget and then I'm going to track my expenses for the week of January 1st all the way to January 9th. So this is what I use, at least I'm starting to use this month. It's a journal or a notebook that I found at TJ Maxx. It was on clearance, so that was perfect for me, especially since I love Galaxy. Anything like that color palette or anything to do with the Galaxy. And it says, "It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves." Shakespeare. And I agree because it's our choices and like the choices that we make now is what determines our future. So, I really like it. Okay, so let's get started. It's my favorite color. Let me move this aside. Just a disclaimer, I am debt-free and I am 1 month ahead. So what I spend here in January, let me zoom in. What I spend in the month of January is everything that I earned in the month of December. Now, I am a teacher. I work on salary and I'm on a 10-month contract. So I get paid 2 checks every month. My first check was $14.59. And then my second check was $14.92. It was a little more because I covered a couple classes, even though we're all virtual. And then my rollover and extra income, which was like my birthday money, any giveaways that I won, and December rollover, totaled to $885, and my total was $38.36. Hope you can see that. Then I moved on to my fixed expenses. My rent is $16.46, and no, I do not live in a big house. I live in a tiny little box apartment with my daughter. It's just her and I, and that's how much rent is in my area. For me, it's high, but just because I've seen other YouTubers and I see their mortgage or their rent, and I'm like, where do you live? I live in New Jersey. So that's my rent. My Wi-Fi is $74. That's all I have. Wi-Fi, no cable, no house phone, nothing. My PSNG is my electric, and I budget $100 for the month. My car insurance for basic liability, $71 for one car. Cell phone, $76 a month, just for my single line. So that totals to $19.67 for fixed expenses. If I subtract that, I'm left over with $18.69. So then I moved on to my variable expenses. Groceries, $300. It's usually budgeted like $250 normally is what I budget for my daughter and I for the month. But my refrigerator at the end of December was bare. And on January 1st, I deep cleaned everything. So anything that I had in there, I threw out. Just wanted to start everything clean, and I wasn't wasting anything. It was like stuff that was open that I forgot about that was in the back of the fridge. That's all gone. So my refrigerator was basically empty and I had to start from scratch. So I increased $50, and that's what I took from the stimulus. Oh yes, I forgot the stimulus is included in here. Gas, $100. It was $80 last month and I used it, and I could say it was because of the holidays and I was driving a lot to shop or whatever, but gas also went up. It used to be, I think, like $1.80 something, $1.90, and now it's over $2. I think it'd be like $2.25 a gallon last week. Laundry, $15. Because of COVID, I am not going to a laundromat. So I wash clothes at my parents' house. They let me wash there, so I go visit them and I wash my clothes while I'm hanging out with them. So this is really just for like fabric softener, detergent, or whatever I need. And it just stays there and they use it because I'm using, obviously, their water and electricity and all that stuff. Then for eating out, I increased it to $70. Why? I don't know. I'm trying to just eat at home. That's why I increased this too, but let's see. Miscellaneous, $25 because I had used basically everything up there. Giving, $32. A is my daughter, so $15. and B, that's me, 20. Total $577 for variable expenses, and it leaves me with $1,292. And that went all to different sinking funds. Now, yes, it looks like a lot. I actually have more sinking funds than this, but next month you're not going to see all this because I don't know how much rollover I'll have and extra income. The stimulus check is right here, and I only used 600 in here. The other 600 I deposited into my daughter's account. So if you want to see, I'll go over this quickly. Sinking funds, Apple, 50. My daughter's savings, $3. And no, this is not like her other savings. She has her own savings. This is just the dollar bill. When I see a dollar bill and it has the letter A, like this one right here, I go by this letter. This is the letter K. So this would just go to my dollar savings. But if it had an A there, then I would have put this into my daughter's little envelope. It's extra spending for her, honestly. Christmas, $2. Dork, that's my brother. Hi, if you're watching. We call each other that. We love each other, and I miss him a lot. But we just call each other Dork ever since we were little. That's $2. And that's because the same thing. I do the same thing with the dollar bill. If I see the letter D, then I put it in his envelope. Entertainment, $10. Fundraiser, 10. Future, 2. Gifts, 116. Holiday, 15. Home, 29. Invisalign, 25. Luxury, 3. My mom's 60th is 550, and that's basically my stimulus. Medical, 10. Pa and Ma, which are my parents, 30. Padrino, my godfather, 5. Self-care, 60. Toiletries, 5. Vacation, 25. Wants, 4. That's with a total of $956. Leftover, $336, and that's exactly what I used to put towards my student loans. So now I just have it as down payment because it's a savings, but that's just what I'm pretending that I still have to pay my student loans, and I put that in a separate account to hopefully one day have down payment for a home. And then leftover, 0. So I do follow like the Dave Ramsey's zero-based budget. Not Dave Ramsey, the budget mom. And I really try, and I have successfully done it since August. Since I started like really keeping track of everything, I've managed to have a zero-based budget. And I'm very proud of myself for that. So that means I know exactly where all my money goes. So now we're going to track what I spent this week, the 1st to the 9th. So my parents got me this for Christmas. Sorry. My parents got me this for Christmas. It was from Amazon. It's called The Legend Budget Book. And I haven't really filled much out. I have like, oh my goodness. Let's move you over. Most important goals this month, they weren't really financial. It was just stay within budget and track all my expenses. These were financial. And then Bowflex 15 minutes a day. Minimum 3 times a week. I put 3 little stars. And as you can tell, I only have 1 little star. And we're already on the 12th. I don't know, I'm just not motivated. I gained 10 pounds too since October. But I gotta work on that. I gotta get back on Chloe Ting and intermittent fasting. And then my last one is to call abuelita. I have to call my abuelita at least once a week because she's like alone over there and the whole COVID thing. So she's inside, and I would like to speak to her more often. So that's my goal, to call her at least once a week. Okay, so now we can go to track my expenses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 no spend days. And oh, have you guys, if you play, have you guys bought your Powerball and Mega Million ticket? I have, because you have to be in it to win it. So these are my expenses. I'm only tracking from the 3rd to the 9th. So let's do this. Okay, let's see. For giving, let me put it right here. It's color coded. Actually, let's start with household and utilities. Let me get the calculator. Guys, I saved up. I bought myself an iPad. And I bought it with my sinking funds and my birthday money and all that stuff. My brother got me a gift card. My parents gave me money, and I was like so grateful to be able to actually buy myself. I've never had one before. It's my first one. Okay, so let's do this. Household and utilities. You'll see it here. You won't see me typing. $16.46, which was rent, plus $74 for my Wi-Fi and $71 for my car insurance. That's $17.91. So let me write that down. $17.91. And I had budgeted $19.67, so minus $19.67 equals $176. So that's left for my electrical bill and my phone. Okay, the next one is groceries. I went to Stop and Shop and ShopRite. At Stop and Shop, I spent 25 bucks. It's just fruits. That day we bought cherries, grapes, and I forgot what else. Oh, strawberries. 25. And then ShopRite was 90. That's when I bought everything for like next week or 2 weeks. Okay, 115. So I spent 115 minus 300. 185 is left for the rest of the month. And like I said, it's just my daughter and I, so it should be good. Gas is 100. And I only spent 26, so it should be $74. 100 minus 26. I spent 26. That's 74. Laundry, I didn't spend anything on laundry. So that's 15. Eating out, no, we haven't eaten anywhere. So I have 70 left. Miscellaneous, that's my Amazon Music. I have to budget for that next month. I completely forgot, so I took it out of miscellaneous. So I spent $4. 25 minus 4 is 1. Give. This is this week. Just 5. That's 27. My daughter's wants 2 and 4 is 6. 6 and 1 is 7. So I spent 7. So that's 8. By the way, I like math. And then my wants nothing this week. So I still have, oh, I had 20. I have to record. I bought my Powerball, my Mega Million. Okay, let's see. Now let's add what I spent this week. $17.91 plus 115 plus 26 plus 16. That is $19.48. Okay, so 2544. 2544 minus 1948. $596 left for the rest of the month. If you hear that sound, I'm sorry, that's a radiator. It's really hot in my apartment, but I had to close the window because I don't want people outside listening to my business. Okay, there. That's funny though. I just realized it because I'm putting this on YouTube. But either way, those are my neighbors. I don't want them knowing my stuff. Okay, so that's it. And I have to remember to track this. I have to track my spending that I bought for my Powerball and Mega Million tickets, but I don't have my pens here. They're in my room and I don't want to run over to get them now. So that's it for this week. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing. I get paid this Friday, so I should be creating my budget and stuffing envelopes. So if you're into that, feel free to subscribe. And once again, thanks for watching. Bye.